Kamara Drive-In. I'm Jonathan Coachman. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, 2017 Offensive Rookie of the Year, Alvin Kamara. Fresh off a big performance a week ago, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New Orleans Saints. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and it tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Harris to return. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Drew Brees bringing out the New Orleans Saints offense. We'll get a look at them for the first time. And Drew Brees in Week 11, really good, 28-35, 3 touchdowns in the win over Tampa Bay. You think that he's rejuvenated after seeing Teddy Bridgewater play so well?
You think so? 5 straight wins for Teddy Bridgewater, and I think Drew said, you know, the thumb feels just fine, because a lot of us were saying, hey, get to the open week and come back after that. That would have necessitated missing one more game before coming back. He wasn't having it. As you know, he's an uber competitor, wants to be on the field leading his team. And now that win over the Bucs in Week 11, 2 wins in 3 games since he's come back to the fold. And he's also found time to multitask. You know, he's coaching flag football teams, 3 of them. And at one point, all 3 were in the semifinals for league championship.
You know everything. I got nothing. On 2nd down, Kamara. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
5'9". Mike 54. You better be afraid of me.
They run with a former Viking and Raider. It's Latavius Murray. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
He'll let it fly in the direction again, and they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there was a time to be aggressive. Now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one. And look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Single receiver, single receiver. Hey, over there. Single receiver.
First down, and they're going to throw it out. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down. From the gun, it's Allen. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. On first down, Breeze. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Mario Addison in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
As the Panthers offense takes the field again here, CD, let's look at where they're at. They're 5-5 right now in the season. And I think after that loss to Atlanta in Week 11, tight end Greg Olsen maybe summed it up the best. He said it was just a comedy of terrible football. They did not look good, and Kyle Allen's starting to struggle a little bit.
Yeah, and if you are a Panthers fan, you might question the word comedy, because I don't think they laughed at all watching that game. Inconsistent play from the offensive line. The interceptions have gone up. The fumbles have gone up from the quarterback position. And the defense, which was strong during their winning streak, they're having trouble slowing people down right now. They've lost 3 of their last 4, and now they're starting to lose touch with the leaders for the 2 wild cards. They go to New Orleans next, host Washington, and then they're at Atlanta.
Yeah, those are going to be the 3 weeks that ultimately decide their fate. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Jarius Wright that time, and that'll bring up second down.
With that incompletion, I want to get your MVP thoughts. Lamar Jackson, he seems to be the leader right now, is he not?
I would agree with that. His team is the hottest team in the league right now.
And then you've got, well, let's think of the others. Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson. Who else? Christian McCaffrey?
I would say Christian McCaffrey, although it's hard for a running back to win it. Don't forget Michael Thomas with the Saints continued to have big numbers even while Drew Brees was out. But also, if Patrick Mahomes gets hot and the Chiefs run off a string, he's a defending NFL MVP.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Saints to take over. They were winners a week ago over the Bucs. They lead here as well as they come up on first down. They go play action here on first down. And this is Cook with the grab. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. To throw, it's Breeze. He's got Smith here. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats. Cook's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jared Cook, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone, and no run back.
Happen by being really good on that side of the ball in terms of fundamentals, being in the right